Okay, it's time to really start this ball rolling today. I'm trying to do some things, and I will start off. I got Livy with me again. She's trying to see what's going on. She said, "Can I look over your shoulder?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead." And she's gonna talk. She said, "I listened. Let me just listen to how you do it because I like the way you play this. I like the way you invest." Grand. So I'm going. I'm gonna start. Let me start sharing because people get anxious saying, "What is this guy gonna do today? What is his stocks like?" So let me share my screen. And then I'm gonna look at a stock, and we gonna call it a day because we only got 25 minutes. So look at what's going on. I want you to understand. This is my business account. I went shopping again today, and I said, yeah, I took my son's advice. I said, okay, he wanted me to deal with AMD. So AMD had good earnings. So I went in and I jumped on it. I got about 20 of them. And sure enough, they started back. Made sure they were going down. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I started the week off with like 78. Okay. I started the week with $78,000. Now I'm down because Facebook. Everybody heard about Facebook. They lost 20, and they brought all the big boys down with it. Brought Apple down. It brought they just catching back up. Microsoft is just catching back up. Okay, and I said, what's going on here? I mean, they dropped so drastically that they almost brought everything down with it. So we're just trying to catch back. This is Friday now. Now we're trying to catch back up. So I'm going to look at this thing, and we gonna call this thing a day, and we gonna look at it. See, look at now Apple. Look at Friday. They trying to catch up from what they lost. And we look at Apple. Apple is, incredible. And Apple went down and they came back up. Okay. Now I got, I was over like $1,000. When Apple dropped down, well, guess what? I went back and bought 10 more. Let's say when the market is down, you gotta go shopping for it. That's what we don't do. We get scared and we start pulling our money out. I don't do that anymore. I'm calm. AMD, they went down. I tried to catch them before they were $100, but I didn't. And then all of a sudden they had good earnings, and then they started flying up. But then they started. I'm glad for that day when they went down because I grabbed hold of 20 of them, and now look at them. So I'm gonna sit and wait because AMD, but I'm letting them see where they compete against NVIDIA. NVIDIA's in the 200s, So I went back and got NVIDIA. I went back and got 10 of NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is not doing like I say. NVIDIA like go back and forth. I made a little money last year with NVIDIA, but I'm bringing them back because I think NVIDIA is ready because they didn't get the company they wanted to get, so they trying to get back in the game. Okay, but AMD might outstrip. So what I will do, I will take whatever losses if I lose on NVIDIA, I'm going to put it on AMD, and then just pump them up back up. When AMD have a bad day, I'm going to go ahead and put about the 10 I put on there. I'm gonna buy about 20 of. But Microsoft is the word of the day. Look, Microsoft went all the way back up. They dropped all the way down to less than like 299. Now they back up today, 307. They might end the day about 308 or whatever they're going to end it. But look, they back up again. But I had $1,000. I had made year to end. I had made about $1,000. They're going to have a while to catch up, but that's okay. And they may catch up today. We don't know. So I'm looking at AMD, FAMI. They were dropping just like everybody else. Nobody was exempt to this thing. Now they starting to catch trade. But see, when they went down, what I did, I sold every one of them 120. I took that 20,000 that I had for a cushion. I put it on. I bought some other. I bought Apple, and I bought Microsoft. I bought not Microsoft, but I bought some other things. So look at what's happening. And even this one is back up to 20. I got it back at 19. I waited till at the end of the day when it dropped down to 19. I went back in and bought 100,000 of them, and they starting to take traction. That's how you play it, and they gonna get to $1. I just know they will. You know, that's just, we'll see. This one right here's got earnings next week, I believe, or on the 10th. Yep, on the 10th next week. This is that BG&E one. You know, not BG&E, it's like Pacific Gas and Electric. So let's see what happens. I bought them at 11. They back up at 12. I bought, you know, I have made a lot of money on them. SAVA is, like I said, they go back. They schizophrenic. They go back and forth. They went all the way down like 43. Now they back up today at 48. I don't know what news, but look when they go up. You know, they go all the way down about $300, and then all of a sudden they back up to $1,300 because I got them at 35. They can go crazy if they want. They can go all the way down to $1. I will grab 1,000 of them, and then they're gonna shoot right back because this is this all-timer one. They gonna mess around. XEXR, they haven't had earnings. They went all the way down to I sold out of them, made a little bit of profit, $1 or $2 profit, and I sold every one of them, and I came back in at 195. Okay, that's what you do. And now they're up to 216, and they have earnings in March. So I got one more month to wait about them, so they'll jack up. And then by the end of February, I want to have at least 2,000 of these things, 2,000 to 3,000 of them. So when they shoot back up to about $2 or $3, about $3 or $4, it's supposed to be about $5. The target's about $5. Yeah, let me go ahead and listen to this. And they shoot back up, and then I done double, triple my money. Okay. So this is what I call my big league. Most of these give dividends. I was gonna get out of this one today. Every time I go to get out of this one right here, this one shoots back up. This is that pharmaceutical stock. Because I got all my, but Facebook is trying to do something. They're coming back again. And I see that shows me I did a good thing. You know, get into Facebook, because Facebook was 300. Yes, I mean, Wednesday they were 300, like $350 a share. They went all the way down to 232. I should have grabbed them at 232, but I thought they were gonna keep going down. I was trying to wait. And then after hours, they started going back up, shooting fast. I said, and I didn't have time today. You know, they had went back down to about 330, you know, 233. So, you know, they less than Microsoft. But Facebook, that's a game changer. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my personal now, because I don't have nothing at all in my other. I took that money and I put into, you know, in my other account, my margin account. I have nothing in it right now. So I only got these two accounts right now. From now, once I get the $25,000, once I generate $25,000 in profit, I'm gonna go ahead back in the margin account, and I might buy some of these other ones and let them do what they have to do. Some of the other big boys. Apple, look at, you know, Apple again. Apple is pulling this train right here. They pulling it. And you remember I said this one right here. This one keeps going back and forth, back and forth. It go to 2 to 3, 2 to 1, 2 to 3, 2 to 1. I keep the seed in the ground. I keep telling folks, this one I showed you last week on Monday. I showed you Monday that this one has a product, and all you got to do is hear some news. This thing gonna fly. And if it goes to 5 cents, guess what? You done made $50,000. Okay. I was gonna sell out of this one. I think I will now, because you know, I've been holding on to this one for a while. This one right here is that lithium stock. Every time I get, I'm gonna replace it, but I'm gonna let it cool off for about a month. But it's only 80. No, it's only 80 something dollars. That's you know, I went to GM's today and I spent that. You know, I spent $100. So I'm gonna keep my seed in the ground, even though it's losing a little bit. This one right here, the big, I got wind. One of the folks, I don't know who it was, Tony or Tom or somebody, sent me something. They said big is getting ready for a big move. So I bought it at 359, and it's been going down. But I'm gonna keep big. Because big, I don't want to be caught with my pants down on this one right here. I'm gonna keep it in there and see what it does next week. Just like any, I should have kept any. any I'll probably pick it back up before I leave today. I'll probably pick about 100 of them up, and see what they do, because they started they had some big news today. They get ready to make a move, so I buy them, but they were going down. So I said I'm gonna wait a little while for any. And this one right here, they go back and forth. They were like 209. I hit them at 5 something. They went all the way up to 9 something. So I pick it back up before I leave today. Okay. These are all the rest of my, I'm still keeping my seed in the ground on this one, even though it looked like it's not doing anything. This is my big boy right here. This is my potential. This is that COVID stock. The rest of them, I made a little money on them, and then I just like to keep them. This one is trying to do something. This is that women medical conditions that I got 1,000 of them. This thing, one day it's gonna blow, and I want to be able to keep all these things over here, because remember last year, that's where I had HQG, and that's where that made me all my money. And I think either this one, EZ gonna make me make a lot of money this year. I put Apple in there just to keep them safe, just to keep some money flowing in these little ones. So we'll see what happens. Like I say, this is I want to look at one stock I was interested in. I want to look at one called Dave. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reshare. I'm gonna look at this one. Okay, and it's called Dave, DAVE. I'm gonna see whether we doing something with this right now. Okay. Yes. Okay. There you go. Yes. Sorry for that small interruption. Yes. So we get ready to exchange cars and stuff like that. Sorry about that. But here we are with Dave. And Dave, they forecast to be 17%. And let's look at it real quick, because I don't think I want to. See, it went from $25 all the way down to $2. And I'm glad I didn't get in it at the time. But I'm trying to, 2.9. It's not. So the person who gave me that one said, "Hey, get in it," and I'm glad I didn't when they told me to get in it, because it was still going down. But its financial health is good. Short term looking good. They reduced the debt, and but let's see if any big boys are on it. Okay. See, people are selling it, so I'm not gonna touch it right now. But see, they got nothing but hedge fund folks on it. Institutions are on it. Okay, so they own their stock. So I might have to go and buy at least 100 of them just to see, because it's really low, and the shares has not been diluted. Okay, so they have not reverse split on this thing. So I'm trying to see what do they do. Okay, there's one of those biotech. Okay, developing commercialized not therapy for some sort of disorder, these rare disorders. So I might buy about 100 of them, because they way down. But right now they haven't been doing anything. I'll think about it, come back later and see. But they have a lot of folk on them. They got a lot of institutions on them, but who owns a lot of shares. Even BlackRock and Vanrock got some shares, and they're increasing their shares. So I might go ahead. I put it on my watch list. Let me reshare and get back into this game right here. And that's where I might. Let's see. Did I have Dave on my watch list? It's called Dave. Yes, I do. And they up. Oh my goodness! I should have took them when they were like $2. Now they're up to about $11. So I don't know whether I want to. I'll leave it alone. Well, I could probably go back in a little later when it start dropping again. But right now, they probably. I got to do some more research on them. I should have took that. The guy told me. See, the guy told me to pick it up, and I didn't. I didn't do it, and I would double, triple my money. Especially at $2, I bought about 3, 4, 500 of them, and they would double my money. But you live and you learn. You don't pick up you can't pick up everything. You just don't have the bandwidth and space to pick up everything. So I'm getting ready to stop, because I think I went through the things that I wanted to go through. I just wanted to show you how Apple, go to my personal, let's look at all of them now. Let's go through all accounts and let's see what we do. Okay, it's at about 1.3, but I'm still down. I started a week with $267, $78,260. Now it's 76. So I lost about 1,000. It's because, but what I lost, I picked up some good ones. You got to understand that. I picked up Facebook. Now it's at 240. And Facebook was $300 and some dollars. You know, Facebook will get back up to $300. So I got 10 of them. I picked up AMD. Okay. I did take my son's advice, but I waited till they go down. They were up, like, when they first hit, they were almost close to 130. So they came down to 121, and I picked it up. So right now they're gonna take a little while. But what's been making me money was Apple. I made money in Apple last year, and I'm making money in Apple this year. Apple is just burning up the charts. They had good earnings. Then they dropped because everybody else was dropping. I picked up some more. I got 104 of them. So I got about $1,000 again on Apple. But I got 104. Apple can go to 210 easy. And with all the other stuff they doing, you don't know what they're gonna do. AMD is doing what they do. Let's see. Big is not doing anything right now, but it's. I should have came in a little lower. Waited for Big to go a little lower and then picked them up, but I didn't. FMM, they still they dropping back down to 19. That's all right. I'm a patient person. I'm a leader, lead my seed in the ground, but I did take the 20,000 shares out of there so I can pick up some other ones. Okay. This one I wanted to get out of. I said, nope. I went in and increased it, or if this is the one that said this is a technology stock, and that's the OTC, which a lot of folks expected some great things out of this one. This is military software development, so this one is at for what 20, not 17 cents. Right now it's 20 cents. I definitely wanted to get out of this, save me some money, but and something telling me hold on to this infrastructure. NVIDIA is being NVIDIA again, but that's all right because I can take that out and put it in Facebook as Facebook goes up. But I already got AMD. I'm gonna be trading back and forth between NVIDIA and okay. I'm anxious to see what this earnings might because this is a $40 stock, and it dropped down to 11. So if they have good earnings based on what's going on, we'll see. SAVA went up again. It's been going back and forth. I call this my schizophrenic stock. This one right here, I'm waiting on this one to mature, and it may be a year before mature, but I got to, I think 21 might be as, but if it goes down to 18, I go ahead with it because that's that COVID. They are looking, even the FDA is interested in this particular one right here. So they gave them some money to try to hurry up their development so that they can go ahead and do what they need to do. And it's like Moderna. It's not going to be a shot. I think it's more going to be like a pill. But I think the FDA is really interested in these guys I've been reading about. Okay, the rest of them. Yep, XERXV. Yeah. All of them are doing what they're supposed to do. And we gonna pause this, and then we're gonna get back next week. And so we're gonna pause this thing. Let me stop sharing. Okay. We're gonna stop sharing. Livia, did you enjoy yourself again today? Did you enjoy yourself? I know you like listening to this stuff. Okay, so we will continue next Monday. When Monday come up, we will continue this and we'll see what we do. Okay. Lord bless you. Let him, his face cause to him to shine on you, and I will see you. We're gonna end this, and I see you Sunday, Living. God bless you.